Good morning, friends. Today we are going to go over how to add your source information into a Google Doc. So the first thing you're going to do is open up your rough draft, go to the tools bar, scroll down to where it says Citations. Up on the right-hand side, you will see where you're going to enter your citations. You're going to go to where it says Add Citation Source, hit that button. The first thing you need to do is decide what type of source you are going to use. So the first example I'm going to give you is of a book. We're going to use the history textbook. So we click on book. You can see that you have all these choices here, which we will use later. We're going to keep book. We're going to go with print because we are accessing this book in print. And then the easiest way to go through this is to use the ISBN number. So the ISBN number for your history textbook is 007 868 8744. So you enter that ISBN number. It is found in the front cover, usually on the first or second page of any book, or it is also found on the back cover of a book. You enter that and it will search for the book. So you can see there's that information, and we are going to continue after that. And now we're going to double check all of this information by looking in the actual book. Is this the correct author? And do we have the published year? Notice that we have to have the title, we have to have the publisher, we have to have the year. After that, this information isn't necessary. If we can find it, we should put it in. But for now, we're just going to leave it at that, and we're going to add the citation source. So we have our first citation. Now we're going to go and do the exact same thing for all of our sources. So now I'm going to show you how to do a website. So we click Add Citation Source. This time we're going to go to Website, and we accessed it by website, and we're going to use the URL to search for that. So let's say I'm using Ducksters, and let's say I am researching ancient Mesopotamia. So if I'm on the ancient Mesopotamia spot in Ducksters, I'm looking at all of my choices. If I use the daily life of Mesopotamia, I'm going to go to that actual page. Once I'm on that page, I'm going to copy that URL by selecting it and doing copy, Control C. Then I go back into the rough draft document and I paste the URL for that site right there. And that's Control V. Then I hit search, and it's going to fill in as much information as possible. Notice that the publishing year is missing and contributors are missing. So I'm going to hit continue, and I don't have an author. So if there's not an author for a website, the first thing you need to do is go back to that website, look at the article, scroll through the whole article and see if you can find an author. If there's not an author, look for somewhere that says something like this, where it says cite this page. Click on that cite this page, and that's going to give you some information. We use MLA style. So MLA style tells us that the contributor's name, there's no author, but the contributor's name is going to be Ducksters. So we go back into here, and over here, instead of author, we're going to click this button that says corporation or organization. So if there's not one single author or multiple authors, you use this. So we're going to click that, and the organization name is Ducksters. So I enter that. Now we have the title of the website. We have the website title. We don't have a publisher. So the other thing that we need to try and find is the published year. So we go back to this page, and we do not have a published year. So if there is not a published year, we're going to assume that they have been recently updating it, and we will enter a published year of 2023. Now we go back here and see if we have anything else. The other piece of information we have here is we have a publisher. So we're going to copy that, and we can enter that in the publisher spot. So you see how sometimes it doesn't find all the information that you need, but you need to do your due diligence and go and find as much information as you possibly can. And I think that we have everything that we need there. So now we add this citation source. So that's how you add your sources. So every source that you use, every source that you access, you need to do this before you start writing. And I'll show you why once we go through the video of how to insert your sources as you are writing. So if you have any questions, let me know, but that is how you add sources into your citations on a Google Doc.